Hello everyone, my name is Ivana Gavrik, and today I'm going to be talking about my internship at GE Healthcare.
Welcome to G Healthcare!
So my internship was for a year long. It was as an operations intern, so I worked in the finance part of GE Healthcare. So we lease and loan healthcare equipment. So a little bit about GE Healthcare is they provide medical technologies, digital infrastructure, data analytics, and decision support tools that help healthcare professionals diagnose, treat, and monitor their patients. Some really cool things that they're working on are like 3D imaging for ultrasounds and when a expecting mother goes in to get an ultrasound, she can now see like 3D images of it. So it's some really cool things, and I love how innovative and growing GE Healthcare is. So I loved working there. I loved the people. It was a really fun experience, and my manager was a phenomenal manager. She really sets the bar for leadership, and she's my personal mentor as well. I've talked about her a lot because I really love the way she leads, and I felt really influenced and encouraged to be a leader just like her one day. And also how the company is impacting the world and making a difference literally all over. So it's 160 plus countries all over the world, and there's large amounts of revenue and a large amounts of innovation and community help. So really cool. Just one thing I didn't like is there's not really much place to grow unless you're willing to move. So we have one office here in Jacksonville. It's about 30 people. That's just like an office branch of the finance part. The headquarters is up in Chicago, and our main contact for the closest headquarters is Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. So if I was willing to move somewhere up in the company, I'd have to actually physically move somewhere. So it was a little bit of that struggle with it. So that's the only thing I don't like. And so some things I did a lot of fun things. One of them was being able to assist as an intern, like get coffee and do some assist with events and things like that. And I personally love that. It even inspired me to even start my own side business as event planning. But it was really fun. Like I did our holiday parties, you can see to the top left, and we did some Valentine's things. We decorated, did some fun Valentine's cards. You can kind of see my team at the bottom right there too, and I got to assist in major projects that impacted our company. The one at the bottom left, it was a really creative and cute story I embedded into our project. So that's why it's shaped in vegetables. But it was something fun I got to do. And I got to even present that to the president of the company. So that was a really cool experience to see my own creation come to life and see that impact the company greatly. So it's the project's about lean, so simplifying things. And that goes across for any company. Lean's been talked about for years. Um, so it's really cool. So I got to be a part of it. And as an intern, like throughout the year, I mean, I learned almost every aspect of what everyone did in that office, and so we all had different sections, different teams, like customer service to portfolio to cash, so like different sectors of finance. But I tried to learn and absorb as much as I could, so I was able to work with different areas of finance, and that kind of translates now to my career. Some major takeaways is I've learned so much in a year, and I'm really grateful for that opportunity. My internship greatly impacts my career. So even now, like if I talk to recruiting for another company, they're like, "Oh, wow, like we really want you here. You've learned all these things." Um, and the most important advice I'd ever give anybody, going into internship is always ask for help. That is a huge key thing. Managers and people love to see your willingness to learn and your willingness to help. And for me, it's natural. Like I naturally just wanted to help because I'm a team player. So like I see overall company, how can I help? And those are the questions I asked. And so I got the opportunity to learn all different sectors. And they even transferred me over to a team that no intern has been before because they deal with letting out live checks. So, like, we got to actually print checks and, send money out the door. So it's a huge responsibility, but because they trusted me and I showed myself proven, they allowed me that opportunity. One mistake I didn't make was prioritizing my things well. I'd have my own regular tasks with my team, but then my manager would give me other tasks on the side. So it was just a lot of prioritizing and figuring out how to make everything work.